Hey, everybody, welcome to this Funhaus Podcast, a scary time creepily had by all. Today, I'm joined by two murderous guests. We have Jacob, the slasher Fullerton.
Yes, I've killed many.
And, of course, we have Lindsay, murderer pants Washburn.
I'm pissed off!
You should have seen what we did to the fourth person who was on this podcast.
They're dead!
They're dead.
Lindsay-
They're in a ditch.
Lindsay earlier screamed, I woke up angry.
I was mad this morning.
Yeah?
You ever just wake up on the wrong side of the bed? And like nobody ever shows that really side unless you're like known in your content for being like an angry person.
Yeah, like a Patrick.
But like, I try to be happy. I try to be like, haha, hey guys, what's up? Sometimes you just wake up and you're pissed off.
Oh yeah, this is all fake.
Yeah.
Everything about my on-screen persona. I'm a rage-filled little demon, little Tasmanian devil.
You're a
No,
real
that's
piece of
not
shit.
true.
It
That's
is
not-
true,
Guys, it's not true
Lindsay,
at all.
remember all the times we hang out and I'm real mad and I like break stuff and I push little kids over.
He's lying! And it's making me angry!
Uh-oh.
The other day, Jacob and I were hanging out, and I said, hey, man, do you want to go get Shake Shack? And he grabbed me by the hair and punched me in the head.
It's not true.
I gave you a wedgie too.
He gave me a wedgie.
It is swirly.
Yeah, and it sucked.
No, Jacob is so nice all the time that those little glimpses of when he's actually angry and there's a bite there, it's
Have you seen some of those?
Yeah.
really...
Jacob, one time...
You're not even angry, you're just like, I'm not the happiest guy right now. You got a bite. You can
Yeah.
really bite.
Jacob,
I do bite.
Jacob one time told me...
Verbally.
This is not a bit. He told me... I didn't sleep well last night, and I've been having kind of a bad day, and I think I have the potential to maybe be grumpy today. That's the angriest I've ever seen you get.
I think I did say
You
that.
said
to you
I have
exactly
the
like
potential to maybe be grumpy today.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Oh no, cranky. That's what you
Cranky?
said. You
Oh,
said
ooh, the gloves are off.
Cranky.
There's this one time Jacob tried to harmonize and he just kept getting so angry that he was off key that he wanted to start over like 30 times.
That wasn't because I was angry. It's because I was high as shit.
Wasted.
You sounded so angry. You were
Wasted
pissed.
away again in Margarita.
Hold on, start over.
That's what I was doing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me explain.
Hold on,
why-
start over.
Margaritaville.
The problem with the whole situation was I did the math in my head because Cameron was there and he was playing ball. Like I wanted to sing Margaritaville in the jacuzzi, and I wanted to harmonize with it, and I was high.
What jacuzzi?
Just a jacuzzi.
Okay.
And I wanted to harmonize, so I would start and it wouldn't work, and then I'd say start over, and then we'd start over. Cameron would start singing immediately, and then I would laugh because he would start over so quick, and then I would fuck up the harmony again, and then I want to start over, and it became this like feedback loop of just not being able to harmonize fucking Margaritaville. Good gravy. I just wanted to sing Margaritaville.
Okay.
Fuck.
Sorry. Oh my God.
Wasted away again in Margarita. Hold on, start over.
We just let
over.
Rick sing it by himself.
I like listening to Rick sing.
Yeah, so sometimes you just wake up angry. So this is the anger podcast.
Today I woke up. This is again very real. Today I had a dream last night where I missed a flight. And then I couldn't check into a hotel. And that was the entire dream. And you know how sometimes you wake up from a nightmare and you're like, well, surely when I go back to sleep, I won't continue the
Oh,
nightmare.
The
yeah.
dream, the nightmare.
And then it's
So,
like
yeah.
pressing pause and going back in. Yeah, so every time I would wake up, I'd go, and then have to go back into it.
Yeah. I've had dreams like, I'm not lying. I've had dreams where I've like beat the shit out of people.
Oh my God.
Really?
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know. It's like,
I think that's
Just
worse.
strangers, yeah.
yeah, but like,
They're like,
it's like there's like real anger in it.
It's like a more metaphorical representation of whatever you're mad at. It takes a
Yeah.
physical form in your mind.
It's like dreams
then
where I've
beat 'em up.
either screamed at someone, like really screamed at them, or beat them up.
I had a dream where Jacob Fullerton beat the shit out of me.
Oh, I think was that like a couple nights ago?
And
That
if
was
you
when
get-
I was
yeah.
dreaming about beating someone up.
If you get bullied in a dream, you get bullied in real life.
All right. You know, we're going back to the bathroom after this podcast. Your head's
Don't
going back
say
to
it
the
like
toilet.
that. That's. Oh my
but
God.
what? I don't know. What can you do to just get out of the bad mood? You don't want to be in a bad mood till you go to bed.
Video games.
Cup
That's
of
what I do.
coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
Video games?
I play video games.
I used to
Yes?
get high.
Oh, okay.
That's how I would try to.
Wake and bake.
Yeah, that's how I would try
Yeah.
to make my day better. And then I can't do that. I can't do that until
What do you
I'm
mean
ready
you
to go to
can't do
sleep.
that? What do you mean you can't?
I can't do it anymore. Because now I just fall asleep.
I know someone who can.
Is it me?
It's Rick.
Oh,
That's Rick.
Yeah, that's me.
I go, it's 10:30, and I'm like, yeah, let's hop on some Terraria, let's play. And I hear Discord like, yeah, okay. It's like, let's go fight the wall of flesh and hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I do. Rick, you've been perfectly high for the Destiny raids we've done together.
All of them.
Yeah. We did one last night where one of our raid group was way too high.
Oh no.
And it wasn't me.
It wasn't you. It ended up being fine, but like we were doing the call outs and stuff, and we would call out to this person.
it was James Willems.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he definitely
And
plays
it wasn't
Destiny with me.
And it wasn't marijuana. It was methamphetamine.
That's what I'm mostly angry about is how little Destiny James plays with me.
I was gonna say, I hear Rick cackling. No!
Oh, that's right.
I don't know. Yeah, for audio listeners, we're all really angry.
Couldn't even get through it.
Golly gee whiz.
Like when you
Golly
ever,
gee whiz.
Motherfucker. Right? That's it. Golly gee whiz, motherfucker.
I on Saturday I ate I feel like it was like 1.5 pounds of Mexican food is the only way I can
Where?
quantify it.
Good gravy.
From Sonora Town. No, it was salsa, not gravy.
Oh, okay.
I ate 1.5 pounds of Mexican food, and then I smoked a blunt for the first time in a very long time, and I fell asleep at 5 p.m. and woke up at 11.
That's disorienting as fuck.
Yeah, it was really bad. And I had a bunch of text messages from some mutual friends of ours who were like, why aren't you at, we all know Iffy Waterway.
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't you at Iffy's quote unquote infamous Halloween party? And so I got dressed, picked somebody up, and then went over to that party. And then on the way, there was an accident that was probably one of the worst accidents I've ever seen, where I couldn't tell if the car fell down onto the freeway or jumped up out of the freeway. But it was on top of a giant hill and not the way that it should have been. And I think somebody died.
Jesus Christ.
And so we were an hour late to the party. So we showed up to that party at about 1:30 in the morning,
Oh my God.
which is not when you should show up
That's
to a
too
party.
late.
No, that's way too late.
Everybody
too late.
had left already.
I was gonna
Bruce
say.
was there, and he had come and gone.
I would have left.
Bruce
I don't
was
know
there.
who that is.
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. I only like new Funhouse.
Was there a lot of former G4
There were
employees?
there were a lot of
Sorry,
former
G4.
G4 employees.
Yeah.
They're all gonna find work.
They're
I
all gonna
believe
be
in
fine.
that.
Wonderfully
Yeah.
talented.
Well,
people.
except for Fiona, who's cursed. She'll never find work again.
Now that's spooky.
I don't condone that message.
I did get drunk very fast. I started making what I call trash beverage, which is where you just take all of the available mixers and put it with any available alcohol.
Yeah.
So my drink was
I did that when I was 20.
2.5 shots of gin, roundabout, no ice, a little bit of apple juice. I found a cup that looked like it was orange juice mixed with mezcal. So I poured that in my cup.
Somebody else's cup?
Somebody else's cup. And then I found a quarter of a bottle of a Snapple, poured that in the cup.
found one?
Found
What?
it.
People still have COVID and stuff. Why are you
Poured it in
drinking
the drink.
random drinks?
Poured it in the drink. I found
Should
a
we
Topo
be sitting
Chico.
next to you right now?
Found a Topo Chico, popped that bad boy open, poured the rest of the Topo Chico. Poured the rest of the Topo Chico inside of it, and then that was my drink, and it tasted like bile.
I guess also to be fair, I think most transmissions happen through the aerosols and not really by like what you touch and what you leave on.
Get
but
back here.
I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. That's just what I think.
So I got trash drunk. I drank trash drink, and I drank a lot of those. I just basically would find stuff and pour it into a cup and then
That's
drink
awful.
it. Yeah, it was pretty terrible. And then Iffy was DJing.
I wouldn't tell people about that.
Well, that's the difference between you and me.
Clear. I'm not
That's
the
why
only
you're
one.
in that chair and he's in that chair.
Yeah. Iffy was DJing, and I asked him to play one song. There was one song that I wanted to hear. I was really into it. And all I wanted was to hear that song. He had like his DJ turntable because he goes by DJ D's. Nuts. Anyway, and so
Sorry,
all I wanted
audio listens.
was to hear one song. And as soon as he played that song, I'm like, hell yeah, this is my jam. I'm going to go make more trash drink. So I'm making more trash drink. And suddenly the song goes, and it gets like really fucked up. Like not like somebody's scratching a turntable, but like somebody started fucking up with it. And I said very loudly to a group of people, I don't know who's doing that, but I'm about to go kick someone's ass.
And it was
Ian from Smosh.
Oh, I thought it was still iffy and you were going to be mad.
No, it was a man who I've looked up to for many years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you beat him up?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I did. I kicked his ass. I kicked his fucking ass.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm angry. Because I'm facing charges.
Oh.
I was arrested.
And you escaped. Now you're here.
Well,
I escaped, and the first thing I did was come here to record this podcast.
I went to the dog park.
That's scary.
That's what I did
really
on Saturday.
creepy.
I saw that video of Arlen running. She's such a good running dog.
She's very good at running. She's got
Good
long
at running
legs.
when there's no walls around.
Yeah, otherwise she'll run into a wall.
She got those long legs,
But-
so she didn't get to use them.
Otherwise, I played a lot of Terraria, which I've been
yeah.
playing since the Labor of Love update, and I've gotten Jacob and Rick to play with me. You guys like it, right?
We found yet another game that keeps us up very late.
You like it, right?
Oh, I love it.
You like it, right?
Rick?
Meh.
He loves
He does
He's
love
playing
it.
all
Rick
weekend.
loves it.
No, I don't.
Yeah. When did that
It's
game
fun.
come out? Like,
The game Terraria is a really old game.
old.
It came out in 2011.
That's
and
crazy.
They just keep doing updates because like the development team is rad, and they just do updates. And
I played it in like 2013,
game.
14 with my youngest brother because he got really big into it. And he was like, play Terraria with me. And
Yeah.
I was like, whatever, I'll play this weird game.
Yeah.
I
Now you're playing it with
Halo.
adults, Jacob. How does that feel?
Well, yeah, I love it. I'm playing more than I did with my youngest brother.
All right. Lindsay, is that from the same creators of Stardew Valley?
no, it's different.
That's because it's like,
Well, it's like that little pixely
Yeah.
style, but like the thing with those kinds of games, and for me in general, I was just talking about this yesterday, is like when I play games, I just play obsessively. I don't have like a chill gaming mode.
Yeah.
I have to be all in and like neglectful of my responsibilities and like my health and my hygiene and my relationships. Or I'm not really playing a game.
Well, that's why you've
Yeah.
been divorced so many times. Is because you keep finding new games.
That's not real. But
It's real.
but yeah.
Terraria is great. Like, I am.
How do you play games casually? How do you be a casual gamer?
I just don't like games that much. So like whenever I play, I'll get very obsessive over some games. Like you've seen me, No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky.
Oh baby.
Yeah, some games just got their get
Well,
their
yeah, that's
heads
what
They
I'm
get their
saying. So like
dirty
that's
hooks in
another
them.
game where I play it and I'm like playing it. But in between, so basically in between No Man's Sky, and that was a couple months ago that we were all super into that, and this, I wasn't really playing any games because there wasn't anything that I was into.
Yeah, I think I asked you this last night when we were playing Terraria at 1 a.m.
You said,
I asked,
Go
like,
ahead.
what do you do when you're not obsessed with a game?
like, yeah, what am I doing instead of gaming?
Yeah.
I'm watching TV. I said, I'm watching TV. I'm getting more sleep. I'm spending more time with my relationships and with my dog, and I'm
These are all
drinking
such
more
healthy things,
Reconnecting
except for
with
that
your
one.
ex-husbands.
when I'm like not, obsessing about a game.
Yeah. No, like I it's a shame because so much TV right now is so long. There's like all these dang big TV shows that have
Yeah.
hour-long episodes. But I also want to stay up till 1 a.m. playing Terraria.
No, that's good. It's good to have TV shows that are really long. I like TV.
I do
now.
too.
Well,
TV
and
is good now.
I'm glad in general TV is back to like most TV is back to like the weekly kind of releases. Like, oh, you can watch it this week and then watch it the next week because like when you binge something and you just kind of it goes, you're like super obsessed for like 24 hours.
Yeah.
And then it goes right out of your mind.
Yeah.
But like House of the Dragon.
Yeah, finale was last night or a few nights ago as of this recording.
Yeah.
I do this thing a lot where I will just fucking drive through a season of television. Sometimes a whole show.
When the whole thing is available, right? Yeah,
I'll
absolutely.
fucking do it. And then that's what fucks with my head, because I'll get so into it and so into the world, and I love the characters.
And nobody's talking about it.
Yeah.
Nobody's, and you're like, I want to talk about this with somebody because I'm obsessed. And nobody's talking
And
about
I'm
it.
just like all over Reddit, just like
Yeah.
looking at
reading
stuff.
posts from like a year
Yeah,
ago.
I've done that.
I'm
yeah, I'm like,
responding
what do
to
people think about
comments.
this? Way
I'm
back
responding to comments from threads 8 years old.
Reddit's throwing Bachelor Nation posts at me as recommended.
Oh, yeah.
Because I mean, that's the hardest show for me to keep up with is Bachelor in Paradise. Because 2 fucking episodes a week.
Yeah, it's a
That's
lot.
insane.
Well, the worst part for me though is once I finish the show, I feel like a part of me dies.
Yeah.
I feel like it's over.
Yeah.
I got to the end of Better Call Saul, and as soon as the credits started rolling, oh,
Yeah.
stabbed
It's
in my
over.
heart.
Yeah.
I like when shows and
and that's
movies-
closing a whole universe. Sorry.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's not true. They have the cartoon.
Well,
They have Slip and Jimmy. This is not a bit, by the way. Go pause this.
I don't know what the
Actually,
fuck we're
turn it
talking
off. Turn this off.
Nope.
Stay here.
Turn this
We are not
off.
done being angry.
We're fucking angry.
It's
Turn
only
this
been
off
11 minutes.
I'm mad too.
That's not real.
and go look at Slip and Jimmy,
It's not only been
Lindsay,
11
I've been
minutes,
watching
has
that
it?
time.
an
the whole
animated
time.
series by AMC that takes place when Saul Goodman, aka Jimmy, what's his last name, McGill, was a child. And it's the worst show you've ever seen in your entire life. Episode 2, they make a joke about crypto.
We don't need to
Oh.
see this. Nobody's going to watch this.
Go watch it. No, it continues the.
That's not. Is it really only been 12 minutes? I'm gonna
That's
lose my
real.
fucking
No,
mind.
That's
Lindsay,
real.
get mad about it. I've been watching it the whole time.
How do I feel like I've been here forever?
I know.
Anyways, hey guys. Welcome.
Yeah.
So in order to,
Aren't you glad you asked me to be here?
in order
I'm
to
glad
keep
you're
us
here.
Thanks.
slightly on track, I've asked people for questions,
Okay.
and so we'll be sprinkling them in throughout the episode.
Ooh. Do we have one right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do like 20, 40 minutes of questions.
Well, okay.
No.
Go
ahead, though.
Here's one that
Yeah.
I think is super interesting. How do you this? You know what? I'm not gonna read who it's from, but you know what you did. How do you hide your excitement when your pain in the ass sister-in-law is dying?
How do you hide your excitement?
Excitement when your pain in the ass sister-in-law is dying.
I mean, I don't think I have the skill set to answer that question because I don't think that I would be excited about anybody dying. Even
Yeah,
if,
I think the easiest
even if
way
I
to
really
hide your
disliked them.
excitement- Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
I
easiest
would.
way to hide your excitement there is to just have the ordinary reaction of not being excited that your
Like, and
sister
not
is
even
dying.
excited, but like, unless it was like a universally bad person, then I would just be indifferent and be like, well,
Yeah.
that sucks. But like,
The world might be a better
most
place.
time, if
Okay.
anybody's dying, I'd be a little sad.
What if
The Queen of England just died. How do you
the
react?
Queen of England just died? How do
I
you
was
react?
indifferent.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I was like, oh, a lot of people liked her and stuff, but I like the show, The Crown.
I was taking a poop.
I like I like in the Mary Kate and Ashley movie, Winning London, when they're in London and they talk about the Queen, me old mum.
I clapped.
Yeah.
Did you clap?
I
No.
did not.
Yeah, he did. I saw him. I was pooping, but I could hear from the other room. He got up and started fucking.
I mean, the saddest thing about it is now that there's like a king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not for
gross.
long.
Not for long. No, but then the next one down is a king as well.
Not for long.
What do you know? Ugh.
Look, here's what I'm
Anyways.
saying.
Yeah. Are there other questions besides that one?
Funhaus is going to Europe, and we're taking the palace by storm.
No.
That's
Okay.
right. We're gonna go. Is it illegal? Is it like the president thing where you can't say that you're gonna do something to the president?
You probably just shouldn't.
Can you not? We've said things in our videos about doing stuff to the president.
I think you're not supposed to say you're gonna like unalive the president or something.
I wouldn't
You're not
know.
to find
supposed to
out.
say
That's
that.
for you to say it.
Those aren't things that I'm Googling.
No,
Like, are
you
you
shouldn't Google it.
How to
He's
unalive
Googling
the
There's
president.
you know what? Here's
Rick, don't you Google
don't
it.
you do it. Don't you Google it.
it.
Don't you Google
You're
it.
signed in as Lindsay.
Don't.
You are signing in. Stop it. Anyways.
We're coming for you, Charles. You piece of shit.
Is he the one with the sausage fingers?
I think so. I don't know. I can't
Yeah.
remember any.
I
of their
love
names.
that phrase.
Sausage
Sausage
fingers?
fingers?
Yeah, when somebody's like texting me and they go, "Oops, my sausage fingers."
That's how I feel when I'm. Oh my god, this is very relatable. That's how I feel when I'm building a real grade Gundam. It's got this little tiny little
Snuck
pieces.
in that little.
The pieces are so
is so
tiny.
relatable.
And like I'm like, oh, I can't even see what's in my fingers because I've got sausage fingers. And it's like little piece of plastic pinched between them. Anyways, I know people feel the same way.
I think it's not bad to feel alive when somebody annoying is dying.
To feel alive? That's different.
To feel excited. To feel excited is to feel alive. If I really hated somebody and I found out they were dying, a little part of me would be like, oh, all right. You guys don't agree? You guys don't agree with me and
No,
this
because
person?
I have empathy and I feel bad for the people who's, in their life that like them.
I just found out my aunt is a murderer. Did I tell you guys
Yeah,
about
that was pretty wild.
That's wild.
You came in and led with that last week.
I found out my aunt is a murderer.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's absolutely terrible.
Fucking awful.
This is real, by the way.
This is real, yeah.
Not a bit.
Not a bit, yeah.
Not a bit.
Do you know how awful it is to be the host of a true crime podcast and know that your family is going to be the topic of one in like 2 years max?
Yeesh.
Oh, God.
Yeesh.
Just terrible. Anyway,
Yeah, are there any other questions that are like normal?
what do you do when your aunt's a murderer? And that one comes to us from Armando Torres.
Oh, I think you should get on the podcast.
Yeah?
Get on the podcast, talk about it.
Lindsay, what would you do?
I mean, the person that they murdered, were they your enemy? Did you hate them? Because then you'd be excited, right?
I don't,
Not in this case.
not in this case.
Then what do you do? Yeah.
I don't know.
I saw My Chemical Romance. Speaking of spooky things, I went to go see a My Chemical Romance concert. Jesus! Oh!
This is insanity in here.
Mondo, those clodhoppers.
But also, did you see about the first day of that when we were young getting
Oh,
canceled
yeah.
because of the wind?
Yeah.
When
it
we were
was-
young, got canceled because the winds were going to be like fucking 50 miles per hour.
It was like a
Yeah.
big outdoor thing. It would have blown over stages and
There
There was
whatnot.
like memes and stuff of people being like, "We are the most emo fucking crowd. Like, we're gonna kill ourselves." Wait, I don't think I can say that.
Sorry, we're going to unalive
yeah.
ourselves.
That was the best part of going to see MCR was seeing all like the 30
The
somethings.
emos, yeah.
People just my age.
But
there.
it did happen on Sunday, right? And then they're moving one of the days to next weekend, so you could still go
You could
this
still-
Saturday.
Yeah, get some tickets real quick. They're probably pretty cheap, huh?
Yeah, my friend wanted to buy tickets for next year, and she's like, "It's in Vegas next year in like October." I was like, "I can't commit that far ahead.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we got our MCR tickets in
I
2019.
don't even know what I'm doing for Thanksgiving."
Jimmy Eat World was there?
Of course they were.
Oh, baby.
I love this poster.
I hate it. I hate everything
Very,
about it.
you know,
The
early
vibe is
2000s.
right.
$420?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
you
too
betcha.
expensive. She was gonna buy tickets, and she's like, "I'll buy you one anyways, and if you change your mind, I'll sell it." And I'm like, "Change my mind? I never made my mind."
Rick, can you Google how much
you.
those Blink 182 tickets are right now?
Oh God, those
Blink's
are
coming back. It's such a shame because all these bands are coming back. Like Blink's coming back. Like we're getting more Paramore.
Yeah,
And, like,
they're
but
like,
it's also
all our
fucking
fans are
expensive.
adults, so they can afford it now. No, bitch, we're millennials. We
Yeah.
cannot afford it.
I was talking to Patrick about Lego last week and about like being a kid in like the 90s and 2000s is like not being able to get all these like expensive Lego sets, but then you grow up and then you're spending your disposable income on them because you couldn't buy them when you were your
Yeah.
parents wouldn't get them for you when you were younger.
190 in the nosebleeds.
190?
God damn.
I guess that's
I mean, no, I don't need to fucking go to see it.
Yeah.
I don't even, not even a big concert
460
person.
on the floor.
Well, of course I'm going to be on the floor.
I didn't think I was
I'm
big
going
on
to punch somebody in the
concerts.
back of the fucking head.
But like I've realized over the past couple of years that being in like a crowd and listening to extremely loud music like makes me feel alive like nothing else.
Yeah.
And it rocks.
I mean, I get emotional. Like, I tear up at concerts because I
Really?
go see like last concert I saw was like Purity Ring, which was a great concert.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then before that was 2019. I saw Bon Iver, but that's like sad girl
Oh.
shit. So I was just crying like the whole time.
Aw.
I only go to concerts of like just music that I'm like, yeah.
Oh my God. When I was there and like they were singing I'm Not Okay, I was just like, fuck yeah, I'm not okay.
I'm not
And it rocks.
Damn.
It was so funny because like there's like I was just kind of up in the stands, but you could hear they played a lot of songs from like newer albums, like Danger Days and stuff, which is I still like, but like you would hear all the singing like in the middle. But if it was something from Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge or Welcome or the Black Parade, then like everyone was singing, and it was great.
Did you go with Tara?
Yeah.
Does she know all the songs?
Yeah.
So
She knows more than I do.
She a bigger fan.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
Yeah, but we got those in like 2019 when they're like, we're coming back, and then the pandemic happened.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we'll see you in a couple of years.
That's how I ended up seeing Purity Ring because my friend moved away. She bought tickets like in 2019, and then she moved away during the pandemic. And then she's like, and it happened this summer, and she goes, "Do you want these?" I'm like,
That's
sure.
Cool.
I saw Father John Misty when I was in Minnesota.
That's great.
It was really nice. It's the first concert I've ever been to where I knew every single word to every single song,
You love that.
and it was a great time. These people behind us started talking. Oh, I went with my mom, with my mommy. My mom loves concerts and has taken me to concerts my whole life. And my mom almost got into a fight with these people.
Wow.
She was so upset that they were talking through a concert. I've never
Oh
seen
my
my mom
God.
that upset. She started speaking Spanish. She's not Mexican, by the way.
Talking through a concert though, but like it's a concert, so everything's louder than you could
super
possibly
loud.
talk,
You
right?
think it should be, but it wasn't. I'm telling you that there was two people behind us that were having a conversation about work and
ew.
screaming at each other.
Yeah.
Screaming at each other.
So I'm
Gross.
trying to listen to Hollywood Cemetery forever, and they're like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was talking to Micah, and the figures, they just don't make. But it's St. Paul, Minnesota, so it's not like their business matters or
Yeah.
their lives for
Right.
that matter. So they're just like yelling about some business that's like stupid and
Lame.
unimportant.
So I said the snow plows ain't gonna be big enough today.
The snow plows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you know?
That's one
Don't
of
ya know?
The snow plows, they're not picking up all the snow anymore. I don't know what the accent is I'm doing anyway.
yeah. It's
being
transforming.
in that fucking surrounded by people who are just having the time of their lives, as you all as a crowd are singing along to this song.
Yeah.
There's no like it felt good.
Yeah.
I
It
haven't-
should feel good.
I have been there was this study recently that said that because of the pandemic, specifically people in our age group have become angrier, more prone to aggressive and violent behavior,
Yeah, it's
and
me.
less collaborative. And I have felt that a lot. I've become a very angry person, but being in that crowd was the first time I felt like I like this. I like other people. This is nice.
Not me. I would have been so violent, punching and kicking and stuff.
Again, we almost got into a fight with two people behind us talking
Yeah.
about snowplows.
Watch your mom
You know,
drop kick
I
someone.
was last weekend or 2 weekends ago at this point, I went to Disneyland. Saturday morning at Disneyland proper in Fantasyland, it's just like swarms of people like trying to go through this little tiny pathway.
Yeah, trying to get through that castle.
Oh God, the like part right after that to the left, that was like I was angry and like I was with kids and I
Yeah.
was like, fight somebody at Disneyland.
How many days were you there again?
2
2 full
Too
days.
many.
Staying at like in the like hotel and everything.
No, we had an Airbnb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
don't know how
family
you
and
did it
stuff, yeah.
without like. I've been to Disneyland twice in my life, and both times I feel like I almost punted a child.
twice? That's it?
That's it. I went when I was 13, and I went when I was 22.
No, I don't want to punt the children. I want to punt the adults.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh,
get the
yeah.
don't fucking come at me with your stroller. If you try to get my ankles with your stroller, I'm going to stick my foot under it and flip it over, and your child's going to go flying, right?
That's just punting a child with more steps.
indirectly. That's an indirect child punt.
That's punting a child
That
with more
technically be the
steps.
stroller's fault, not
Sometimes
Lindsay's.
their kids aren't even in the stroller. It's just full of like Disney merch. And I'm
Yeah.
like, stop shuttling
Yeah.
around your Disney merch.
Well, the kid's still on Dumbo. That's the problem.
Yeah. I've thought about
And
like,
stroller parking, that's the most annoying thing in Disneyland.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
Because like when you take your kid on a ride, there's just big swaths of like concrete areas where
Yeah.
people just have to park their strollers. So that blocks like 80% of the walkways. Because everybody's got their little gross children.
Yeah.
Does it make you feel? How does it make you feel, rather, that the same people that you're complaining about were probably also at that My Chemical Romance show?
The babies?
Yeah, the babies.
No, they don't care about that.
okay.
They're
I
singing
was-
teenagers because teenagers do scare the shit out
Yeah,
of them.
it's a song about them.
Yeah.
They're babies.
They're little babies.
They're little babies.
I
yeah.
want to go to Disneyland.
What's the generation of babies that are babies now? What's that called? That generation?
I don't know. Is there a generation under Gen Z right now?
Yeah, it's whatever's after. It's Gen Alpha.
Yeah.
I think.
Are you
Gen
fucking
Alpha?
serious?
Yeah.
That's
if
way
you're
too
born in
cool.
like 2012 2012 or 2013, and since then.
Oh my
That's
God.
wild. That's
Wait,
insane.
if you're born in 2012, you're what, 10 right now?
Yeah.
God damn.
I went to my my parents' house yesterday, and I saw my youngest
Pardon.
brother, who there's a 14-year gap, and like
That's
That's
so
awesome.
crazy.
yeah,
It's
and,
crazy to know your parents are still into each other.
Yeah. I don't know why I made that weird. They do love each other very much.
Yeah.
But
I made
no,
it weird.
he's like 17. He just got his driver's license.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
And
only
he's like,
17.
and he's my height. Like I still look back and I picture him being like 4 feet tall.
So you were 14,
Yeah,
and you were the oldest.
oldest.
So you have
yes.
another younger brother.
Yes, 4 years younger.
4 years younger. So your brother, you're
10.
14, your other brother's 10, and then your mom is like, you're gonna have another little. You're gonna be a big brother
Yeah.
again.
It was
What was your-
whoops. You're gonna be a big brother again.
What was your
Oh, it
first
was
reaction?
whoops?
Yeah. I was like, cool. I don't remember. It was so long ago.
And she was like, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and have this baby.
Yeah, we're gonna have a little brother. That's how I learned how to change diapers.
Really?
Aw.
Yeah, changing my brother's diapers.
Well, but you have 3 children of your own,
Yeah.
and you've never
More.
changed their diapers?
No, they just sit in it.
Interesting. They just sit in it.
Yeah,
You just leave them in the stroller.
leave 'em in the poopies. Yeah, and
Okay.
I ride Dumbo. Just kidding. I'd only be at Galaxy's Edge the whole time.
Yeah.
That's what I did when I went. I
Yeah.
went on 2 rides that weren't Star Wars related, and then I just spent the rest of my time at Galaxy's Edge
Yeah.
debating overspending money and spending that money.
Yes.
I finally got to do Rise of the
Rise of the
Resistance,
Resistance.
and it was
Fucking cool.
so cool.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell?
That's the best thing to come out of those sequel Star Wars movies is Disney rides.
And if a ride can it was definitely one of the first rides where there were so many parts of the line that you were still waiting in.
Yeah.
But you didn't really realize. I was like, oh, we're moving into this thing now. And I'm like, and there's like a show that you're watching while you're still in the queue technically. And
There's
then
holograms. It's like, oh, it's Rey. Oh, it's Oscar Isaac.
it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
It's this character from Star Wars. Oh, it's Oscar Isaac.
Yeah, as
actor.
himself. That's how he is
Yeah.
in those movies.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
No, that was pretty great.
I've been watching Andor for the last couple days, and
I haven't seen that yet.
Andor is
good.
very good.
Andor
Really?
is
Has
very
Cameron been
good.
watching it?
I think he might be, yeah.
Yeah. It's like a really good show.
What I told you, I'm just playing Terraria. I'm not
Yeah.
watching anything.
Because like I think you probably might agree, like it's in the Star Wars universe, but the best things about it aren't the Star Wars parts.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
just
the
the
it's like the
show.
writing and the performances and
yeah,
stuff.
everyone so far. Here's why it's my favorite thing from Star Wars in the last few years, and it's not going to ruin the show at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's its own plot.
Yeah.
So some people, like you said, some people might say that it moves a little slow, but it is not dependent on knowing other things about Star Wars.
So, like, is it like the way the first Mandalorian?
The Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, the Mandalorian.
I think it's better than the
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian because, like, all
Yeah.
you need to know is that, like, the Empire be doing shit, and that's it.
Yeah.
Ah.
You don't, but it's not like I haven't seen a single character that I recognize yet.
Yeah. How many stormtroopers have you seen?
0.
TIE fighters?
It's just in
One,
the
two.
universe.
It's
basically.
it's
Yeah.
in the universe. It feels more cyberpunky than Star Wars.
Sorry.
Yeah, but like the things that are from Star Wars are in it. Like there's droids, there's
Yeah.
like blasters.
Yeah,
There's
that's in the universe. It takes
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
pieces of the universe,
It's
but it's
really
a new story.
it feels
That's
super
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
It's also the first time that I've ever felt like everything has felt lived in.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
things are believably worn, and like not everyone is wearing a brand new costume. Also, and this is such a small thing, but not everyone in this show is beautiful, and I
Yeah.
love that.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of
in
like
Mandalorian, there was a lot of beautiful young 20-somethings, and you're like, why are you in this?
yeah, well with this show they do that thing where a lot of the locations are just like real locations that they put Star Wars stuff on.
Yeah.
It's like, there's like some beach in the UK, but there's like all these buildings in the background that are very Star Warsy.
Yeah.
And they put some like pipes and stuff on the wall.
Sorry, that just so reminds me that like I so agree with what you're saying. Like I hate when shows it's like everybody's absolutely stunning. Like
Yeah.
no, I want some uggos in
Yeah.
my content. Like
Yeah.
That's what I love about Sopranos.
There was
It's
this
like
show.
nobody's beautiful.
There was this show
Tony,
that
except for Tony.
it was like it was a CW show, so
Yeah.
like it's definitely already more inclined to have like a lot of really beautiful people in it. But it was called The 100, and the premise
yeah,
of
yeah.
it was super cool. But like everybody in there was like a young 20-something like model looking person, and I was like, how am I supposed to believe that they just like crash landed
Yeah.
on Earth and like they're just surviving. But she's got like eyeliner on.
It's
I'm like,
basically Bachelor in
Yeah.
Paradise.
yeah, I know. Anyways, that was just my quick rant on that.
No, there's still
Give me some uggos.
There's still a lot of beautiful people, but there's some straight up uggos in
Yeah.
this show.
I love it.
But we're not
They're
talking about
beautiful
Stella.
in other ways.
Yeah. Stellan Skarsgård, though, smoke show.
Smoke show.
Just give me some asymmetry. You know what I'm saying?
Baby.
Oh, there's some asymmetry. There's some crooked noses.
Oh yeah.
In
I love
Andor.
that shit.
It feels really good, and I like it. And also the way that I didn't I think it's episode 1 or something. There is a MacGuffin that is like, it's a tool.
It's a thing,
It's
yeah.
a thing, but it's clearly. It's pristine, and you see a prop that looks brand fucking new, and that's when I realized, like, oh shit, yeah, everything else in this show has looked like fucking garbage.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah.
Like good garbage. Like
Yeah,
it
good-
looks like they're
good
repurposed.
garbage.
But it's like that item, it like serves the purpose of feeling like something from the Empire because it's
Yeah.
sleek and shiny. And like, it doesn't even matter what it is.
Yeah.
It just matters that it's like, it's just something the character cares about.
And I could talk about Andor a lot.
I'll
and
have
you
to
know
check it
what?
out.
Let's
really
talk
good.
about something just as important. Our advertisers. We'll be right back.
Are you captivated by the unknown? Do you obsess over unexplained phenomena? Do you frighten easily? Behold Red Web, a podcast all about unsolved mysteries, true crime, conspiracies, and the supernatural. With an appetite for the unknown, hosts Trevor Collins and Alfredo Diaz discuss and analyze unsolved mysteries, true crimes, and paranormal events. Each episode dives into the timelines, the facts, and the popular theories that attempt to explain what's really happening with these strange incidents. This month, they'll be exploring haunted houses like the Blood House at Fountain Drive, Winchester Mystery House, Amityville House, and Demon House of Gary, Indiana. Check out Red Web now, available wherever you listen to podcasts.
From New Line Cinema, Dwayne Johnson, that's Dwayne The Rock Johnson to you, stars in the action-adventure Black Adam. The first ever feature film to explore the story of the DC superhero comes to the big screen under the direction of Joan Colette Serra. In ancient Kandak, Teth Adam was bestowed the almighty powers of the gods, and after using these powers for vengeance, he was imprisoned, becoming Black Adam. Nearly 5,000 years have passed, and Black Adam has gone from man to myth to legend. Now released, his unique form of justice, born out of rage, is challenged by modern-day heroes who form the Justice Society. You're talking Hawkman, Dr. Fate, Atom Smasher, and Cyclone. Black Adam smashes into theaters and IMAX internationally on October 19th and breaks into North America on October 21st. So go to a theater near you and watch Dwayne The Rock Johnson in Black Adam. And we're back. Thank you for joining us, everybody. We've got some questions.
I thought you
I'd
were
love
saying
to.
Andor
I'd love to
back.
answer some questions.
And or back.
And/or back.
Oof.
Maybe because you asked.
Can I see?
You asked. So like, if I would have asked, I bet I would have got like serious, like sincere questions.
Oh, you want some serious, sincere questions?
If I asked, it would have been like Star Wars.
How do you
Gundam,
balance shit?
Destiny.
Yeah. I knew that was.
You gonna put that on your nose?
Yeah.
Like a
There you
seal?
go. I hope you fucking break
Juggle.
one of them. Juggle. Throw it up.
Oh my god! Oh my God. You can't be doing those kind of stunts on this podcast. My heart can't take it. I did ask for it.
Oh, for audio listeners, go fuck yourself.
I just threw the vase. How do you balance shit? What
Like
balance?
time
what?
management?
That
Oh.
was the entire question. Is how do you
Okay,
balance
then
it?
no. Ask us a better question.
Well, okay. I think it's a lot of like, I mean, how do you balance stuff? How do you balance like, okay, we're all creatives, right? How do you balance being creative for work versus being creative for your own personal endeavors?
I can answer that right now. Personally, I'm not creative for my own personal endeavors. I
Oh.
pour all my energy into work. Also, when I am doing anything for myself, I lack the ability to balance. I literally just talked about how I obsessively play a video game and ignore everything else. And my boyfriend has to rip me away from the game to watch the finale of like House of the Dragon, where I'm like, give me 5 minutes. And like 10 minutes goes by and he's standing there like, hello. And I'm like, I'm coming.
I'm gonna picture that every time we're playing Terraria now. Is that Cameron is like right over your shoulder.
Sometimes he
trying to
is.
pull you away.
Anyways, no, I'm not great at it.
No.
Therapy, maybe. I'm working on it.
Therapy is the answer to a lot of things.
Yeah.
Therapy feels good.
My answer to that is just like I just need to make it about Star Wars, and then I'll pour my heart and soul into
Yeah,
it.
okay.
So your answer is also no balance.
No balance.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
Yoda would be very upset.
I'm also really bad at it. I just don't. I'll just give up on sleep.
Yeah.
I just
That's
won't do it.
a big sacrifice that I think comes
Yeah.
with sleep.
Yeah, guess what? We're all a mess. Surprise.
Yeah.
We are.
We're fucking. I'm sad right now. I'm sad. I'm a sad man, but I pushed through it. I guess. Yeah, you asked the wrong people for that one.
Yeah. Fucking disaster zone over here.
How do I get more confident and not be the shy, awkward man? You spelled awkward. You spelled it awkward, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, that's really silly.
Anyway, how do I get more confident and not be the shy, awkward man that I am?
Tequila.
That was going to be my first answer is, yeah, like booze, if you're legal, tends to do that. And, you know,
Oh,
in
you
certain
mean-
social situations.
You mean of age? For
Yeah.
a second, I was like, "Why did she like legal? Like what? If you're an undocumented
No,
citizen?"
if it's legal for you to drink.
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm an idiot.
But another answer is just realize that everybody else is just the same too. Like they're just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, when I got to the point, and
I
this
hope
is-
people like me. Nobody is
is,
not like that.
Yeah, this is like not entirely related, but like when I became an adult and then realized nobody knew what they were doing, because I felt like I didn't know
Yeah.
what I was doing. I still feel like that sometimes.
Yeah.
But then I realized like, oh, we're all like that. it's all bad. That should make you feel more confident.
Or it's all good.
it's all
and,
good.
like-
Good.
Just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that realization that everyone spends way more time thinking about what's going on with them than they could ever spend
Yeah.
thinking about you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like every day of my life will stay up in bed and think about the awful things that I've said and done and how everyone must constantly be thinking about these terrible things. And then I don't know if you've ever brought one of those things up to somebody, they go, "What are you talking about?"
Oh, 100%.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's not important, so they won't remember it.
Just remember that, like, if you're worrying about like what other people might be thinking of you, nobody's got the energy to think about anybody other than themselves.
no, they're busy thinking about Andor.
Or even like the things that they want to think about somebody else. They're thinking about the good stuff most of the time.
And I think that another part of it too is just be nice. Be nice to people. Treat people with respect, how you want to be treated.
yeah, fuck you.
And then
you.
like that is
nice.
that goes so far
Yeah.
in getting people to, you know, like you, to respect you. And that in itself also inspires confidence.
Yeah. I also think that people, I know this sounds counterproductive, stay with me for a second. People just like confidence. Like if you are just who
Well, it's
you
very
are.
attractive.
Yeah. If
As,
you're just,
as long as it's not, you know,
Arrogance.
arrogance.
There
Thank
you
you.
go.
Ego.
Yes.
yeah, but if you just are yourself, people are like, "Oh, I like that guy. He's not afraid to be himself."
Yeah.
I
Unless
think that
yourself
about
is
Jacob.
bad.
Oh, hold on.
wait a
Hold
minute.
on.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I like that about Jacob.
If you want
is
to
that
feel
he's
more
just-
confident, stop building those high grade Gundams, move up to those master grades or something, maybe even a perfect grades.
So relatable.
Yeah,
So
so relatable.
relatable.
That's why I'm here to relate to.
Yeah.
Either that or buy a sports car.
buy a
yeah.
sports car.
Yeah. See, this is the problem with being confident is then like you meet someone like Rick who's like way fucking cooler. Like I've been in Rick's car and he's like nods to somebody else in a car, and I'm just like, whoa, that's so awesome. I'm serious. I'm not good joking at all right now.
But then I'll be watching like a Funhaus cut, and I'll be like, Jacob just named that obscure character. Like that moment when I heard you go Arc Bumpy Roos, I was like, this fucking guy.
and now you'll never forget that.
I
name,
never
Arc
forget
Bumpy
that
Roos.
Yeah. Anyways,
This one comes to us from a person. I'm about to change industries. What industry should I go into?
Oh, which one are they leaving? I
so
wonder?
many.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jesus.
I say
Nursing.
crime.
Pharmaceuticals.
F1
Oh,
racing.
crime pharmaceuticals.
Oh, big pharma.
Big pharma.
Yeah.
I
Work for
w-
the man.
Yeah, work for the man or become a man that
Esports.
sells drugs.
YouTuber.
Oh, that's a good space where
Yeah.
nothing bad ever happens.
Get into
to you.
Halo esports.
Yeah. I think start working for a big conglomerate, a media company,
Yeah.
and you'll be safe and secure forever.
Oh, you can make cartoons for Warner Brothers Discovery.
Oh,
wait.
yeah. You could work for Cartoon Network.
Next question.
This question comes to us from D. Zasloff.
Uh-oh.
It says, what did you just say?
Oh, God.
What's the optimal amount of TP I should use be using per wipe? Jacob, I know that
Get a
you and
bidet.
Yeah, get a fucking bidet. And
That's
then,
the
like,
answer.
You
They're
get
wrong.
You get one square and dab it, and then you're done.
They're both wrong. You should never use a bidet. Bidets are gross. And
Grosser than touching
What?
poop
Yeah.
with your hands.
I think the best way. Okay, think about this. You got a dirty plate, right?
Yeah.
Are you just gonna let water run on top of it, or are you gonna use a tool to scrape all the gunk off of it?
I'm going to blast it with water super hard.
Okay, well, I don't do that. You got to rinse the dish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I just use a fork and I scrape it off.
Manu, I'm
going
going to ask you a real question.
Uh-huh.
And I want you to answer honestly if
Absolutely.
you're comfortable.
Just wash your asshole when you take
Have
a
you
shower.
ever been wiping your ass
Uh-huh.
and one of your fingers tears through the toilet paper?
Yes.
It goes up your butthole.
100%.
Up your butt?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, how hard are you wiping your butt?
Whenever I wipe, I go, yeah.
Like I'm saying, just like I'm
Ah!
not saying like it's on purpose. It's
You
just
like
like a ro-
dragging your middle finger and it goes, and you go,
Yeah,
oh!
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But like, you don't have to worry about accidentally touching your asshole with a bidet.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
It's an accident. I want it to be intention.
Oh, okay.
I want it like purpose.
And that's
If I'm touching-
confidence.
Yeah, confidence.
a confident
If I'm
man.
touching my butthole, it's with my own volition.
Not only do I
With
not use a
intention.
bidet, high
Yeah.
five. Not only do I high five. Not only do I not high five. Not only do I not use a bidet, I do not wash my hands after wiping. That's the Armando guarantee.
Next question.
get a bidet.
I don't
It
think
changed
so.
my life.
I don't want to.
Lizzie's parents' bidet was the greatest toilet I've ever used.
Was
Jacob
it better
has
than your
used the
bidet?
toilet in my parents'
I would
house,
get up
yes.
in the night, tiptoe past sleeping Rick on the couch, and go to that bathroom.
Just for the bidet.
And it'd go. So when I walked up,
And it's like,
so many buttons. I touched all of them. That thing was taking me every which way.
and the heater, because there's a dryer in
Yeah,
there.
that dryer
There's a
attachment
dryer on my
is a
parents'
game
Wait.
changer.
No, that's gross.
It was crazy.
No, it's fucking
No, it's-
great.
Yeah, why would
Yeah.
it be
Wait,
that?
Rick, you went too?
Yeah,
I
was there.
said that. He was in the
Yeah.
Discord.
I went home to
So
my
you're-
tushy, and like I'm like, oh, you're so lame. All you do is squirt, and it sort of hurts.
It does sort of.
Nah,
little
I've
bit.
experienced that kind of bidet before, but
Well,
That
one
w-
that cuts.
nah, the one that blows on your butthole, like
Okay, next question.
No, I like. What's it sound like, Rick?
My next question is how come I didn't get invited to use the bidet?
You weren't in Discord.
I told Tara she couldn't come.
She couldn't come.
I told her, and I did not do that. I can't even keep a straight face. What's the next question?
Yeah, it's just I'll ask the next question. So, next question is why is peanut butter?
Really?
Yep.
Can I see?
Are
Just out of
these? Are there
curiosity.
real questions or?
When will I stop shitting my pants? I remember we had this conversation at RTX. Everyone was talking about like the most recent time they shit themselves.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, goodness gracious, I
Well,
haven't
I
shit
did that-
myself since I was like a little boy.
I did that for my stand-up. That's my big closer.
It's very funny. I do like that one.
I ask people when the last time they shit their pants is.
Yeah.
Because no one wants to admit the last time they
You
shit
pick
their
some
pants.
winners though. Like you always you get like a random person. They always got like
Yeah.
a story.
My favorite one that I've ever done is I asked a guy. So what I try to do is I try to pick somebody that's there with somebody else,
Yeah.
clearly there on a date. And you want to pick somebody that they're not married, but they are dating. because that way they still want to impress them. Because if you talk to an old married couple, they don't care anymore.
Yeah.
They could give a fuck what their partner thinks of them anymore. They've lost all will to be an impressive mate. So you ask somebody who's new into a relationship because they still care about what their partner thinks. And I asked a guy, and it turns out he had been with his partner for longer than I anticipated.
Uh-oh.
Because I asked, hey man, when was the last time you shit your pants? And he didn't say anything, but the woman sitting next to him went, yeah, Michael.
Oh, wait, I think I remember this.
When was the last time you shit your pants? It turns out he shit his pants so bad that he shit on their couch, and he ruined their couch.
Whoopsie daisy.
And I asked them, why didn't they just flip over the couch cushion? Because that's what I would do, because I'm a gross human being who can't afford another couch. And she said, yeah, Michael, why didn't we flip over the cushion? It's because he shit on the other side too.
Ugh.
Wear a diaper at that point.
That's what 100%. Or get a fancy
Wear a
bidet
diaper.
that blows hot air on your asshole.
Yeah.
Oof. What's the sound, Rick?
Any final questions? Anything good? Anything good out there?
There has been really bad questions. I asked people, what I said was ask for life advice. If you send a boring question, I'm going to fucking block your ass. For real.
Oh, man, you're going to be blocking a lot of folks.
I'm gonna blocking a lot of these people. I want toe socks. I don't know what that is, but my toes, two next to the big one, are stuck together. What should I do?
Oh.
Oh, you just gotta cut the hole between like the two that you need, and then darn them.
What's a toe sock?
It's a
Like
sock
toe
with
socks?
toes.
Yeah,
It's
there's
got
socks with like
toes.
little.
Oh,
It's like
no.
it's like a glove.
It's like the toe
It's like a glove
shoe?
for your foot.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't like those. No, I don't like those at all.
They're very strange
Rick,
looking
please get that
sometimes.
off. No!
They're for teenage girls. That's pretty much.
That's
really
gross.
It. I wouldn't wear them now.
I don't know why they
As a
make me
30-something.
insanely uncomfortable.
They do feel like they would be uncomfortable, but as
Oh,
a
look,
teenage girl-
hoof ones.
Oh,
Oh,
Look like
no.
a horse.
Wait, what? Look at the one. No, Rick, stop.
Are you
please.
showing these, Rick?
I am now.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
Rick,
you gotta
show the ones
me.
that look like dishwashing gloves on a foot. Down? No.
Do they make Kevlar gloves for your
So nobody
feet?
shoots
Down
your
and to the
toes
right.
off?
To the right. Right there. Up.
Oh, they
up.
look like princess gloves for your feet.
Yeah,
Ew.
that's upsetting.
I don't know. it
Why
looks
would
pretty
you
normal.
wear these?
They're for. Oh, look at those. Those are a different kind of toe socks.
You
Oh,
said, oh, God. You said they're for teenagers.
Oh, look at those. They're like fingerless, except for they're toeless.
Fingerless.
Oh,
Toeless
what the
socks.
fuck?
Oh, I'm wearing a pair of those right now.
Yeah? Are you
Anyways.
a furry?
No.
Yeah, you are. Oh, God. Oh,
This is the worst.
God.
Yeah, that's kind of, I don't like that.
What are you guys gonna be for Halloween?
I don't know. That's something I struggle with all the time, and then
It's
I
like
don't do
very
anything
soon.
for Halloween.
Hopefully dead.
Like a ghost?
Yeah.
Like
ghost?
with a sheet over your
All
head?
With a bag over my head.
I don't know. I'm always bad at thinking of what I want to be for Halloween.
And a bullet in my head.
Yeah. What are you? Do you have a costume, Lindsay?
What is your problem?
I want to die. What are you going to be for Halloween?
No, you don't. What the hell? That's not a good bit.
It's not a bit. What are you going to be for Halloween?
I'm gonna be the same thing I was on the drunk stream.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good costume.
What were
That's a
you?
very good costume.
I was Moira Rose when she's on set for The Crows Have
Yeah.
Eyes.
And you made that costume here.
I
in
did.
the
I made that
studio.
costume.
It looks really
And
good.
that's gonna be my same costume for Halloween.
I didn't have a costume to go to this costume party, so I dressed up as my character from Must Be Dice.
Yeah.
You painted your face green.
I painted my face green and I put the nose on, and then a lot of people were like, "Are you a racist depiction of something?" And so I took the nose off, but then it just looked like I painted my face, which is not better.
Are you in the first episode of that?
I'm in the second episode of that.
So that's a spoiler? Because the second episode comes out next week, right?
I
Well,
guess
you didn't
it
say what
is.
you
That's
are.
a spoiler. Spoiler alert.
Oh yeah, I didn't. You don't know what it is,
Yeah,
And you
you
don't
say
even,
you have
you
a
don't even,
nose.
Armando's
Yeah.
going to be in it and you don't even know.
and
Yeah.
he's gonna be dead after that.
Guess who else is in it?
Found.
Who?
Who?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you
Guess.
do you guess?
Guess.
Guess who else is in it?
Yeah.
You'll never know.
It's somebody at Funhouse.
Ooh, James.
Well,
in
he's
the
already in
first
it. He's in the
episode.
first
Yeah,
episode.
Okay, hold
Yeah.
on. Patrick.
He's also in it. Yeah.
Fuck, Elise.
No, she's not in it.
No,
Really?
she's not in it. No, but what's the little guy, Neville?
Oh,
Neville.
Dan.
Neville's in it. Yeah, Dan.
Neville,
little
what's the
guy,
last
Dan.
name? Shit pants.
Short bottom.
Short bottom. Short pants.
Short pants. Yeah.
Yeah, short pants.
Instead of Neville long bottom.
Yeah.
So cute.
I hate their names so much.
I love it.
They bring me joy.
I love it. Yeah, well, go watch it on the next week.
There's
when
some great
Armando's in it.
characters in the show.
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to be in it for very long.
Well, don't tell them whether you are or not. That's a spoiler.
It's not a spoiler. I wasn't supposed to be in it for very long.
There's some great characters in
Yeah,
the
but
show.
you're implying that you are in it for very long. So
No, I'm saying I wasn't supposed
It's
to.
either a spoiler or you're lying to our audience.
It's not a lie. I'm saying I wasn't supposed to be in it for very long. Whether or not I was is up to be seen.
Must be done. That episode's out by the time this comes out,
no,
right?
the
No.
first episode.
The first episode. Yeah,
First
that's what I meant.
episode's
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
'Cause
Second
that one got
episode
pushed.
comes out. Yeah.
Yeah, so that one, the first episode will be out, and I'm very excited for folks. And I like the music you made for it, Mondo. Sounds
I
really
fucking love it.
Yeah.
I made. I don't know.
cool. That's one of the best parts of
Shut
previous
up.
Must Be Dice.
Shut up.
It's true.
I don't believe you.
I may be a liar, but I'm not right now.
I
You're
may
not
be
a liar at all.
I don't know that this will.
No.
I
They
don't
call
know that
him
this will
Honest
translate,
Jake.
but this is the theme that I made for Patrick.
Oh, I want to hear.
And also, during my first confession, the Monsignor told me that Jacob in the Bible is a liar.
And then, hold on. I'm just gonna skip
Can
forward.
you hear it? Does it sound okay, Rick?
Yeah, we can hear it.
It was a very fun song.
That's for
That's
Patrick's
for Patrick's character. But then I
Yeah.
also made a 8-bit version of it for no reason.
No, that's cute.
I got
Yeah, I
very
like it like
high.
this. It sounds like a video game or something.
Yeah, here.
Yeah, this rocks.
I made 8-bit versions of every single song that I made for the second season because Dan
I
said
can't
that
wait to hear it all.
he
Yeah.
wanted it to be like that.
Like an old
and-
RPG or something.
Yeah, so I've spent the last several days like researching how they made chiptune music and figuring out how to make all the sounds myself. And also a lot of it is just limitations that other that like things had.
Yeah.
So like Game Boys had different limitations, the old NES had different limitations, and so that's why they use the sounds that they use. So it's been really fun learning about how old people used to make video games.
It's a cool
music.
sound, too.
It's neat.
Nostalgia.
This podcast really was all over the place.
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah.
It
No.
sucked.
Yeah, it sucked.
I had fun.
You didn't like hanging out with us talking?
I liked hanging out with you guys. I
Yeah.
wish that we did it more without recording it.
Oh, well, I don't.
Wow.
I do all my socialization on camera. Then I'm a recluse.
Yeah.
Charlotte will come over and because she's in Tara's band Loser Parade now, and they'll be playing music, and I'll be up in my office, just like directly above where they're playing, just like peeking down over the railing, like making
Cute.
music
That's
down there.
terrifying, Jacob.
Let's get some lunch, shall we?
Yeah, let's do that.
And then
Thanks for asking us questions. Ask
Yeah.
us real
There's gotta be
questions
one
next
more.
time.
There's got to be one.
there's got to be
more.
one
Oh,
more.
one more? Okay.
There's got to be.
Is there
one
anything
more.
good?
Let's see.
There's got to be something.
I've got. So, what are your qualifications for a good question?
Is that the
Can't be a
question?
Not
downer?
like, why is there frogs?
Why
I know
is-
the answer
Why
to
is
that.
peanut butter? Is
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
question
saying.
That they had.
I know. I was just making a joke about.
No, I'm saying that's a good question though. Actually,
Yeah, I would like to know about the frogs as well.
these are all so bad.
Can I see?
Yeah.
Yeah,
here,
let
you
Jacob
can
pick.
one.
Can I pick? Oh wow, these are bad.
Yep.
Uh
I'm going to sneeze.
oh boy.
Bless you.
I almost peed myself that time.
Whoa.
That's what happens when you get old.
How old are you?
28.
I can't tell if that's fake or not.
It's not.
It's true.
It's true.
Now, why is peanut butter is one of them?
Let me see.
Who farted? That's a question.
That's from Willie.
Sorry, Lindsay. I thought I could do it, but I couldn't.
Who farted is actually that's from Will, who's a producer on Trucked Up, Face Jam's Trucked Up, which John
Oh.
Holland and I were on, a show that was basically John Holland being the best cook in all of Rooster Teeth.
I had no doubts. That was like 100% knowing how good his cooking is. Like he would have like any cooking show absolutely would destroy.
Yeah,
you read like all of these except for like.
two of them that made me sad.
Yeah, we're not gonna end the podcast. So, but why is peanut butter?
Why is peanut butter? Yeah, throw it.
All right, thanks everybody.
Anyway, yeah, just before we go, Trucked Up was a really fun show.
Yeah.
and
There
I
you
had a
go.
blast working on it.
Good.
And John
Holland went.
Yeah, you and John went
he's
up there.
a stellar cook. It's insane
John's
how the entire show is just John Holland being the best cook in Rooster Teeth,
Yeah.
and then me being an asshole. And it's been
The best asshole in Rooster Teeth.
The best asshole
Yeah.
in Rooster Teeth. Yeah,
Cool. I can't wait to watch that.
it's
we
really
went over,
fun.
went to one of John's cookouts, and I gorged myself
we
because the
ate
food
his
was
food.
so good.
I need to go cook with John.
Yeah.
Ooh, I want to do
think-
that.
Oh, what a duo! Oh,
I think you two would be unstoppable with Jacob on the charcuterie board for the.
Ooh.
all the uncooked
Our
stuff
dinner parties
Yeah.
would just be off the chain.
off the chain. Oh, there'd be a whole bush of salami roses.
I could. Here's what I. What? Wait, hold
Salami
on.
rose
What the
bush.
fuck?
Yeah,
Salami rose bush.
I love bush.
Oh, you could mix. You could do like a big pile of grapes and then put the salami roses
That's
on
exactly
them.
what I was thinking.
All right.
That's exactly what I was
Thanks.
thinking. Stop,
Get
don't-
out of here, salami bush.
Don't spoil.
We're
Don't
going.
spoil that
We're
for
going.
any future
We gotta
people.
go.
Can
I
I
gotta
be
go.
Can I be the bartender?
Yeah,
Sure.
Hell yeah.
but only if the drinks are not from somebody's half-drink Snapple.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm out. All right, everybody. This has been so much fun. We love you. Goodbye. Good night. And
Thanks
good
for
luck.
listening.
We all die eventually.